Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be a little less triggered this morning. I actually just watched 1 minute and 13 seconds of Marsha Linhan and I started getting worked up. So I turned it off and so bipolar check-in here. I was so worked up over this yesterday that I took a Zyprexa and then I took one before bed. And so I woke up feeling a lot better this morning. I thought, because I felt better this morning, that I would be able to watch a segment of her speaking. But it actually ended up being entirely too triggering. I think I've got, I don't want to say PTSD, because I've had that. And it was like two psychotic episodes ago. I was having some PTSD. But on the other hand, I have psychosis too, so I don't know which one I'm having, really. Sometimes, like, I don't remember it at all now, because my brain, I think, is healed. And you tend to forget those episodes a little bit, and that's one of the reasons I document them. So I can go back and look. So, yeah, anyway. So Marsha Linhan, basically what I've learned this week is that she wants you to do her program instead of going to the hospital, which was bad for me because I had a psychotic disorder, which is not, DBT is not for people with psychotic disorders. So, but I said it didn't work and they said I was being resistant due to her influence. If you don't want to do her program, her almighty program, then you're resistant and you're difficult, you're a troublemaker, you're all these things. And man, I don't know, guys. I don't know where to go or who to talk to about this or who cares, because sometimes, like, when you're the patient, this place was very much like that. My case manager was very much like this. They see themselves on a throne. And that's how Marsha Linhan is. She sees herself as up here, and her patients are down here. And trigger warning, they're cutting, and she focuses more on the behaviors instead of maybe what's going on up here, like with your chemistry, because they completely ignored the fact that I was having hallucinations with aliens. And okay, I went to them bawling my eyes out, and I would cry in therapy because I thought it was a safe space. I would hold it all in until I got to therapy. And then they would just look at me and be like, wow, you need medication. Like, in a really judgy, nasty way. And I think the problem with Marsha Linhan and DBT is that she ultimately passes on the message to her patients that we are bad. So my interpersonal relationships were really bad at the time, but that's because I was being abused. Everybody in my life talked to me a certain way. Even when I go back home now, I did that video, I can't go home. I can't go back to my hometown because people treat me like shit. And it's like, I live here and I've got all these friends, acquaintances, I know the town, everybody waves and says hello to me, and people don't give me shit all the time. They just see me as me. And you know what? I still believe in aliens and all that stuff, and nobody gives a shit. So, yeah, I had all that going on, and I felt like she was not listening to me. And this boyfriend I was with, she sided with him a lot on things, and when the fact was he was threatening to kill me, and there was all this stuff going on that I was afraid to talk about. I was like that with my last therapist. I didn't tell her nothing because she had that attitude of being up on a throne and like I was some drooling idiot. I mean, this is like serious shit, guys. I mean, this is like psychiatric terrorism. What they put me through is disgusting.